how are ya? Alright. Having fun with some of my software that I found on here. Nothing wrong with that, right? Alright, rock on. Well, time to do some hypnosis. Haven't done some hypnosis in a while. And I had someone write me, and you know, I respect people's confidentiality. Actually, by law, you know, I have to. And this ex-Marine, he wrote me. He served for 2 years, and I mean, anyone in the military, you know, they're heroic to me, and just awesome, you know, and or who have been in the military and have protected our country and so on. Anyway, he was only able to serve 2 years because a deep depression mixed with anxiety and P.T.S.D, post-traumatic stress disorder, as you know, debilitated him, and I guess he wasn't able to continue with his service, you know, which is unfortunate, but, you know, it's something I kind of understand as far as the workforce and being on disability and so on. Anyway, so while it's mostly directed toward him, I'm going to do this session, and actually anyone who has problems similar to that, feel free to listen, because it will help you. I'm going to give out a shout out to Peter Turner, awesome mentalist in England. I give him an awesome shout out. He rocks. Raymond Dochez, I think, he's in the Netherlands, awesome hypnotist and mentalist. Well, Peter Turner too's a hypnotist, and he's a good guitar player, good death metal vocals. If you want to see them, if you're friends with me, you just search my friends for their name. And Aaron Rowe, he's my website designer. So, and anyone who has or who is in the military, I give you all shout outs. Alright, as always, make sure that your phones are shut off. That's right. Your ringers are turned off at least. It'll only be 15 minutes maybe. Okay. Also, make sure you're in a place where you will not be disturbed. There's no people and talking. You can put yourself in another room with a door that says do not disturb if you wish. But what I want you to do is just get comfortable. Okay? And I'm going to get comfortable in my fashion. And what's good, a lot of times before hypnosis, I said it is to kind of stretch out and get kind of that nervous energy out and kind of shake your body out. If you're one of those that crack your knuckles, do so. Because I'm one of those, I hate it when I know I have to crack a knuckle and I can't get to it or whatever. Alright, you can sit up straight with your legs uncrossed and your hand on each thigh. or you can recline. I would say not to totally lay down so as not to fall asleep, because a lot of people think hypnosis, all it is sleep, and it's not. Actually, you're in a more hyper alert state. When you wake up from hypnosis, you should feel relaxed, of course, but you should feel rejuvenated and just feel good, you know, and like you kind of take on the day. But that's neither here nor there. And just go ahead now and shut your eyes. That's it. Make sure they're nice and shut. And do not open them until I tell you to, or of course unless there's an emergency or whatever. But just allow your breathing to relax you more, breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. That's it. And just allow yourself to relax from head to toe. That's right. I have a lot of people that talk about hypnotic inductions, and I've demonstrated quite a few, but they get kind of too caught up in it, and all it is just relaxing you to a point of putting you into that hypnotic state. And it could take anywhere from 4 minutes to 20 or 30 in some cases. This here is a hypnotic induction, of course, because you're relaxing. That's right, relaxing, going deeper and deeper, feeling all your muscles just loosen and relax. Feel all the tension leave your body. Now, let's imagine we're on the 10th floor and we're in an elevator. It's a glass elevator and you can see through. See the nice, beautiful landscapes and so on. And with each number that the elevator lowers, the deeper and deeper and deeper into hypnosis you go, doubling trance with each number. Starting on floor 10, and you can feel it moving down to floor 9. You could see the little light go from 10 to 9 above the elevator door. And then it lowers to 8. Down to 7. Feeling so good, so calm, and so relaxed. And you feel the shift in the elevator going to floor 6. and you see that light up above the door, and you hear each ding as it goes, and as it descends, going now from 6 to 5, halfway there, going deep, deep, deep into hypnosis. That's right. Breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth, and picturing just a beautiful scene, any scene you like. Going from 5 to 4. And your conscious mind just kind of turns off and goes into the background as your unconscious, subconscious mind turns on, as that's the mind that is in charge of all positive change. That's where deeply rooted feelings and stuff are. You see it light up on 3. Moving down to 2. And on the next step of this descent in the elevator, feel yourself go down now to floor number 1. It dings. And the doors open up. And surprisingly, they open up into your bedroom or wherever it is you sleep. And you see that nice soft bed. And you go and you lie down for a bit as your conscious mind is ready for change. That's right. And my friend, you know who I'm talking about. I'm going to help you through this. Let's first talk about depression. It's a really debilitating illness, isn't it? Especially when it's coupled with anxiety. I'm not sure where it came from, as you didn't really say. But just imagine your depression disappearing totally from your mind. Your anxiety just going. Really that simple. Now it's there, now it's not. It's like you see the word written on a chalkboard. Depression. And the word anxiety, you just erase it. And just go ahead and erase it out of your life. You have no need for it. think of a few happy thoughts now. That way in the future, if that depression tries to come back, as it's totally gone now, you have those good thoughts, and it just bounces off. And you know you've done a good thing serving our country. So be very proud. And you relax even more. And just kind of get into a positive way of thinking. Let us tackle PTSD. Imagine yourself in a classroom and written on the chalkboard is P.S.D. and so on, PTSD, which we all know stands for post-traumatic stress disorder. And it's caused by trauma and flashbacks of that trauma. Like some people, a car might backfire and they remember being in gun battle and they literally duck behind a car or whatever. Everyone's triggers are different. I too have it mildly. But anyway, just take that eraser and erase those 4 debilitating letters. That's right. And any time in the future you feel anxious, just put your right and left forefinger together and think of the color red, and you'll automatically calm down into this same exact state. That's it. And for best results, listen to this 21 days straight in a row, about the same time each day. Not falling asleep to it, as it's not a sleep session. And I now instruct your subconscious, unconscious mind to firmly hold my suggestions true and to never let them leave you. And that's locked now, just like that, locked, snap of the thing. All right. As with all good things, this too must come to an end. So, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. And when I reach the number 5, your eyes will open. You will feel 3 times more relaxed, 3 times more energy than what you have and 3 times more happy and euphoric than you were, and becoming more alert with each number, starting with 1, 2, thoughts coming to you, into your surroundings, 3, stretching out as you take a nice big deep breath, 4, as you feel that energy just pulse through your body, the euphoria, and 5, eyes open, wide awake. Wow. And that, my friend, is for you, and you know who you are, and for anyone else who's had to suffer with those ailments. And I just say, please, if you enjoyed this session or any other sessions I've done, please go to www.eddini.com. That's EDDINI, just like my YouTube name. And you can purchase MP3s, and with that you get soft music and binaural beats. And there's a place to leave donations if you care to do that. And I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. And always seek medical help too from a board-certified MD. Just use the tools that I give you on the side, as well as any other treatment your doctor prescribes. Thank you. Have a good day. Love you all. Bye. Rock on.